Hey everyone! In this video, we will show you 3 rare and old £1 coins from the UK. Some look normal but can be worth big money. We'll talk about their design, history, and why collectors want them. So check your coins, you might have something really special. Our first coin is the 2002 Three Lions £1 coin. This coin came out in 2002 for the Commonwealth Games that were held in Manchester, England. On the back of the coin, you will see 3 lions. These lions are not just for decoration. They are very old symbols from England's history. They come from the country's coat of arms and are used to show strength and pride. The design looks strong and proud, and it's one of the nicest ones made for the £1 coin. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Even though over 77 million of these coins were made, which sounds like a lot, some of them are special. Most of these coins are common and worth just £1. But there are a few that have something different about them, and that's what makes them rare and worth big money. These coins have small errors that happened when they were made at the Royal Mint. These mistakes were not planned, and that's why collectors want them. One known error on this coin is in the fine details. On some coins, the lines on the lions or the edge writing are faint or not printed right. This is not something you can see quickly, so you need to look very closely. Some coins even have a tiny symbol or mark near the edge. That little mark, which might look like nothing at first, is very rare. Only a few of those coins exist, and when people find them, they are shocked at how much they can sell for. There was one of these rare coins that sold for £52. That's 52 times more than its face value. Imagine finding that in your change. It would be like turning £1 into £52 with almost no effort. But that's not even the highest price. Some of the coins in perfect condition have sold for much more. A top-quality version of this coin, with the error and no damage, was once sold for over £4,000. That's crazy for a coin that most people don't even notice. So why do these errors matter so much? It's because collectors like coins that are different. If a coin has something that sets it apart from the rest, even a small thing, then it becomes more interesting and more wanted. It also helps if the coin is clean, shiny, and has no scratches. A coin with an error that is also in great shape will always sell for more. That's why it's a good idea to check your old coins. If you have a 2002 Three Lions £1 coin, take a closer look. Turn it over slowly, and look all around the edges. Look at the lions and the words along the rim. If something looks odd or slightly off, you might have one of the special ones. Use a magnifying glass if you can, or take a photo and zoom in. Even a small difference could mean your coin is worth much more than you think. It's also smart to look online and compare your coin to photos of the rare ones. People post about these coins on Reddit, eBay, and coin websites. Some listings even show coins selling for hundreds or thousands of pounds. But remember, condition matters. A clean and shiny coin is worth more than one that's old and scratched. Now let's look at the 1995 Queen Elizabeth II Great British Pound Dragon £1 coin. This coin has a bold and powerful design. On the back, it shows a red Welsh dragon, which is a symbol of Wales and its strong history. The dragon is standing tall and looks ready to protect. It's a cool and eye-catching design that makes the coin stand out. On the front, you'll see a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Macluf. This portrait was used on many coins during that time and shows her wearing the royal crown. This coin was part of a special set made for different parts of the UK. There were coins for Scotland, Northern Ireland, England, and this one for Wales. They were part of what's called the Heraldic Emblems series. Each country had its own symbol, and Wales got the dragon. It's a fun way to show the different parts of the UK. Even though the design is unique, this coin isn't very rare in everyday use. More than 34.5 million of them were made and used in shops across the country. That means a lot of people had them in their hands. So, if you have one, don't be surprised, it's a pretty common coin when it comes to regular use. But here's where things get interesting. While most of these coins were made from nickel brass and used by everyone, some were made differently. Some coins were created as part of proof or uncirculated sets. These sets are made for collectors and are not meant to be used in shops. They are made with more care, and the details are sharper. The shine is better too, because they are not touched as much. Some are even made of silver instead of regular metal. These silver-proof versions are harder to find and worth more money. A regular Dragon coin from 1995 in used condition might only sell for £2 or £3. But if you have one from a collector set, especially if it's never been taken out of its case, it can be worth much more. Online sales on sites like eBay show that proof coins can sell for £20 to £50, sometimes even more. If the coin is silver and still in the original box with the certificate, it could go for £100 or more. The price depends on how rare it is and how good the condition is. Some of these proof coins were even made and sold years after 1995. For example, the Royal Mint re-released some Silver Dragon coins in special sets as late as 2023. Even though the design is the same, the new versions are still wanted by collectors. People like to collect different versions, and these silver ones look really nice. If you have one of those, it could be worth between £50 and £100, depending on demand. So, while the regular 1995 Dragon coin might not make you rich, the collector versions can still bring in some good money. The key is to check if your coin is from a proof or silver set and see if it's still in good shape. The better it looks, the higher the price. Let's go back to 1983. That was the year the £1 coin was made for the very first time in the UK. This coin is very well known and easy to recognize. On the back, it shows the royal arms of the United Kingdom. It has a shield, a lion, and a unicorn, symbols of British power and history. Around the edge of the coin, there is a Latin phrase, decus et tutamen, which means an ornament and a safeguard. This line comes from a famous old book called the Aeneid by the Roman poet Virgil. Now, this coin might sound special because it was the first of its kind, but in fact, more than 443 million of them were made that year. That's a huge number. Because of that, most of these coins are not rare. If you have one in your old change jar, it's probably only worth £1. Even in clean condition, they usually sell for just £1 to £2. But here's what got people excited. Some versions of this coin have the edge writing upside down. That means when you hold the coin and look at the Queen's head the right way up, the words on the side are upside down. Some sellers online have called this an error coin and are listing it for very high prices. Some coins have been posted for $700, $1,500, even $3,500. In one listing, the seller claimed the upside-down lettering made it super rare and asked over $30,000 for it. That sounds amazing, right? But here's the truth. Many coin experts and collectors have said that this isn't really a mistake. One person on Reddit explained that the Royal Mint made many coins like this on purpose. It's called medal alignment, and it's a normal way coins are made. The edge text can face either way, and that doesn't make it rare. In fact, the Royal Mint has confirmed this in their FAQ section. They said it is not a minting error at all. Another collector also said that this coin is often copied by counterfeiters. Because so many fake versions are out there, most buyers don't trust these coins unless they are checked very carefully. That's why, even with all the high price listings, these coins often sell for only $20 to $50. That's much lower than the prices shown online. People selling these coins for huge amounts are usually just asking. It doesn't mean anyone is actually paying that much. So, if you see a 1983 coin with the words upside down, don't get too excited. It might look different, but it's not super rare. Unless it's in perfect shape and in a collector's box, it's not worth a fortune. Many collectors agree that the 1983 £1 coin is nice to have because of its history, but it's not rare in most cases. It's still fun to look at and keep, especially since it was the first of its kind. But don't believe all the high prices online without doing research. Most of the time, they're not true, and these coins sell for normal prices. So, after looking closely at all three of these £1 coins, here's the simple truth. Each one has its own special story, but only a few versions are really worth big money. The 2002 Three Lions £1 coin is the most valuable of the three, but only if it has one of the rare minting errors or marks. Most are still worth just £1, but the rare ones in perfect condition have sold for hundreds or even thousands of pounds. Always check the small details around the edge and the lions. The 1995 Queen Elizabeth II Dragon £1 coin is beautiful and popular with collectors, especially in silver-proof or mint condition. Regular ones are common and not worth much, but special collector's versions can sell for £20, £50, or even £100 if they're part of a set and still in great shape. And finally, the 1983 Royal Arms Decus Et Tutamen £1 coin is often misunderstood. Many people think the upside-down edge lettering makes it rare, but experts say it was made that way on purpose. So while you might see high prices online, most of those coins actually sell for around $20 to $50 unless they're fake or damaged. In the end, the real value comes from finding the right version in the right condition. So always check your coins carefully, you might have a small treasure hiding in your change.